Are you ready?
Wally has played George Michael again on Sports Chat with Neil and Wally.
Use the word jetapult. It's actually a word people don't realize.
Hey, little curveball. Got my fingers on the seams right there. This is the dog days of summer. Dog days of summer.
What is that?
Beat up Bulldog Johnny, stole his belt and put it on. Roll call, a spidget.
Spidget.
A spidget.
A spidget.
That's right down your alley. Come on.
REO Speedwagon.
No. REO Speedwagon.
That's REO Speedwagon.
Sounds like them, doesn't it? That's way back in the 70s now.
That's Foreigner, man.
No, I knew you would. This is a one hit.
Well, cut it off before China gets on to it.
Manfred's Man's Earth Band. You ever heard of them?
I've never heard of them. I thought that was Foreigner or something like
It
that,
did
man.
sound like fun. That was the sound back then, though, wasn't it? They
Yeah, it
all, they all
was.
kind of sounded alike. Welcome to the September 18th edition of Sports Chat with Neil and Wally. As always, we're glad you're tuning in. There's other things you could be watching, and for whatever reason, you chose us, and we sure do appreciate it.
Thank you.
And, oh, my goodness, man, what a nice week of weather we had. God, man, just incredible. I mean, it was just, you talking about a fall teaser. Now, that was a fall teaser.
That was a teaser. Neil,
sir.
I hope you enjoyed it because it's about to be near 100 this week, brother.
Oh.
Summer isn't done yet. It's supposed to be hot for the Troy and Marshall game next Saturday.
I saw that. It's supposed to be boiling hot. Man. What in the world? What's going on, man? 59, 60 degrees, and now we're going to play Marshall next Saturday. It's going to be 100.
100 degrees out there, brother.
God, man. Speaking of football, what a heartbreaker yesterday up in Boone, man. Just 2 seconds, man. 2 seconds, y'all. App State throws a
Look at this.
52-yard, just look at that. 52-yard Hail Mary that gets tipped around the 1 or the 2, back to the 3 or 4 yard line, gets caught, and they run it in for a game-winning touchdown. I mean, just rip your heart out, man.
Unbelievable.
Sports Chat with Neil and Wally, you're on the air.
This is Lee Corso, and I am calling to talk about Troy. Nah, kidding. What's up, guys?
Lee Corso. What's going on this week, Bulldog Johnny? How's it going, man? Johnny, Troy loses on a Hail Mary, and Pike County loses by 1 point. You know what my first question is going to be, Johnny? Was it the special teams extra point?
No, it wasn't. That was early on in the that was earlier on in the night. We had missed a field goal that was wide left, and then had a bad snap on another extra point that would have made it, that would have got us the actual lead back.
Okay, all right. Well, you got Headland, right?
At Headland this upcoming week. Yep, that's going to be a tough road test for us.
You know, if
you think about it, we're only 2 points away from being undefeated.
I know it. And hey, in years past, Wally, wouldn't you just say this would be an easy win for Pike County?
Yeah, it would be, but not now.
Headland's much improved.
Headland's much improved.
Yep. Y'all need a good week of practice, Bulldog.
Yeah, we do, and we need us to play better, because a lot of the big plays we gave up was where we didn't read our assignments, right? Like that big long touchdown run we give up the first quarter. That was a few missed assignments there, and then those big deep pass plays they got us with. But give up credit. I mean, they went in there and came in there and played toe-to-toe with us. They just had the better team, but our boys can't hold our heads.
No.
Can't hold our heads on this one, because they went toe-to-toe for 48 minutes with the number 5 team in 3A and about near pulled it out.
I'm going to tell you what, Johnny. Auburn has a brutal schedule this year, but so does Pike County Bulldogs. Just think about this. They played Charles Henderson, who is revamped, loaded with talent. They played Strawn, who's undefeated and just crushed somebody Friday night. Then y'all played.
And if you think about it, the weather conditions costed us that ball game there. If the weather conditions hadn't have been as bad as it was, we could have probably won that game.
Maybe so. And then the 1 point loss to Opp. I mean, and Opp is much improved, like you just said, highly ranked in 3A. I mean, Pike County, Wally, they've just run into 3 or 4 just buzzsaws. And it could, in years past, y'all might be undefeated with the talent y'all got on that roster.
Yep.
Well, man, we sure appreciate you calling. What else you got on your mind, real quick?
Well, I gave now Wally should consider it though, even though we did lose. But Nemo Williams played the game of his life, and I hope you got the stats I sent you about the stuff he did on defense. Not only was he a big contributor on offense, but he was a real big contributor on defense. We ended up sacking their quarterback 5 times, and out of the five sacks they gave up, he had 3 of them.
Good job. Well, we kind of got a little silent, unwritten rule. Once you win one pizza, you better just have a outstanding. Your stats better just be jumping off the sheet to get another pizza within 2 or 3 weeks. Now we might give you another pizza within 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah.
But Nemo's done got his pizza just 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But he had some great stats, and believe it or not, another thing that really stuck out to me was after all stats were tallied up, we outgained them 343 to 311, and I think that's the first time out of all the games we played this year that we've got almost close to 350 yards on total yards for the game.
Yeah, well, I like what you said. There's nothing to hold your head down about. Go down there and get the W at Headland, and y'all will be right back on track. Hey, all the goals are still in front of those kids. It's still early in the season.
We're number 5 in the region right now, and you win the next 2 major ones we got to win is Houston Academy and Providence, which we both get them here. If we win them, we might make it to the playoffs.
That's right. Well, hey, good luck with it, and you have a great week, all right?
I sure will, and I want to tell y'all probably didn't see it earlier, but Herm Edwards is out at Arizona State.
I did see that. I was going to mention it later on in the show. Hey, these schools these days, we talking fast food football, baby. We talking NIL. We talking NIL money. We talking transfers. We talking. They don't wait to fire the coach at the end of the season anymore. If you ain't doing good, you're out.
Wally, you got to call your connections down there in Tampa Bay and find out why Tom Brady started that fight earlier than left.
I know. I have to find out there, Bulldog Johnny.
Bulldog, you have a good week, man. We'll yell at you later.
I sure will, and I'll check with y'all next week.
All right, buddy. One of the finals.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Bulldog. But going back to that Troy game.
That Troy game, yeah. Let me tell you, I was sitting there doing some painting, and one of my good friends, Dr. Sharon Weaver, reached out to me. She was watching it on, I guess, ESPN3, and she's like, who are these goobers doing that? Why ain't you and Neil doing this?
Oh, man.
I'm like, dude, if you and I had that man on TV.
Those two were bad.
They were bad.
They were bad.
She said they were horrible. But anyway, But, yeah, now, I'll tell you what I did, though. I listened to Barry McKnight and Jerry Miller and company and Chris Blackshear. Let me tell you, and I'm giving a huge shout out to my buddy Barry. You know, he and I, we all good friends.
Yeah.
The way he handled that game, it made me feel like I was really there in the stands.
Oh, they're the best.
I mean, I was just like, man, I was about to tear up when all that happened. You could just hear it in his throat how heartbroken they were. But, man, Barry, you the best, buddy. I don't care what anybody says. I love Barry McKnight.
This is his post right here.
Yeah, it said, I just walked through a large group of young men who almost in little sense are spent. This Troy team gave everything they had, and I am extremely proud of them. Troy fans should take great pride and should be excited for the future. Golly.
What a great post. I mean, and this is 30 minutes after the game now.
Oh, yeah.
He is with the players. And he got to see them, and that was something special right there, man. And back and forth. Troy seemed to always crawl back ahead in the game and had the lead absolutely to the last play of the game. And I was real proud of them, too, just like Barry. And they played with heart, man, and laid it on the line. And if they do that each week, which I think Coach Summerall can do that for them, they're going to win a bunch of games. Man.
They sure will. Yeah. And, hey, before we move on from that Troy game, I didn't see any sports chat signs at game day, but Brian Meadows, my neighbor, said that he did have a sign there. Is that Brian? That's 2 Major League Baseball players.
That ain't at game day. That's at a baseball game.
Well, he came over to my house last night wanting $200 and said him and Matt Greer.
That's at a Major League Baseball game.
It
says,
game day. Hey, sports chat. Wish you were here.
Yeah.
So they don't get the $200.
No, they don't get $200. That's bogus. That's at a Major League Baseball game.
What type of friend is that would do something like that?
I didn't see any signs either, man. But, If you get no, Brian don't get $200. No.
But hey, what in the world's happening with Auburn University? I know this is early in the show, but Neil, I've never seen Auburn get pummeled like that in their home stadium. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I don't know if you listened, but Friday during Longshore and McKnight, I had 3 teams I knew was going to win.
Yeah.
The first one was West Virginia, got that one. I got the Maryland -3, and then I put Auburn +3. I knew that was going to be a lot.
And who texted you right when
And
you
text me right when I hung up and says, Wally, that's a loser. What in the world's going on, man?
Oh man, I just Wally, they yet to put a quarterback on the field that I would call an SEC quarterback. Zach Calzada looming on the sidelines. Nobody knows where he is. Nobody knows when he's going to get his shot. This kid started 5 games for Texas A&M last year. He's got the most SEC experience of any quarterback on the team. It's a huge mystery. Why has he not gotten his chance? Is he in Harson's doghouse? If he is, come out and tell the media. Harson, all he says is he's healthy. That's all he says is he's healthy. I mean, Wally, I don't understand, man.
Well, I'll say something about Harson real quick, but hey, our buddy and sponsor, Dr. Eddie Billings, he's there at all. Let me tell you, he's an Auburn fan, but he's got Penn State stuff all up and down.
Of course he does.
And him and his daughter was there wearing white and Penn State hats.
Sure they were.
I love you, Eddie. You're so funny. But anyway, could Harson get the Scott Frost treatment, Neil? That's what I'm thinking. It's possible, I think.
Just like Bulldog Johnny was just saying, Herm Edwards just got the Scott Frost treatment at Arizona State today, this afternoon. These athletic administrations are just firing people in the middle of the season nowadays. Used to back in the old days, they wait till the end of the season and then tell them, hey, you need to leave.
You think we could get fired from Troy Cable?
No.
Just come in and
get a buyout contract.
Yeah.
I don't think Auburn. I'm gonna say too much class right there. I think Auburn lets it ride out. If they get rid of Harson, it'll be after the season. I just don't see it happening. I mean, if they fire him mid-season, Wally, it'll shock me. It would just shock me. That's just Auburn football. It's old school.
Well, I thought they had a great defense, Neil, but Penn State just shredded me through the air and on the ground. They were a mess on both sides of the ball. I did not like how Auburn's offensive line protected the quarter. I mean, it was just a mess, man.
Dude, it was hard to watch. As I'm coming to you as an Auburn fan. Now, I'm a Troy fan, but pick between Alabama and Auburn, I'm Auburn. It was hard to watch. I mean, I saw this quote on Twitter that somebody on Twitter, it said, Coach Harsin is our Derek Dooley.
That's pretty
But I got to thinking.
That's pretty
after
bad.
I read that, is Auburn going to sink to the depths that Tennessee has sunk over the last 10 years? Are we headed down that rat hole? The Tennessee rat hole? I hope not, man. God,
man. Well, they wore the orange face mask, and I thought that would put them over the top and get the win, but it didn't help. But hey,
the orange face mask didn't work.
Let me tell you this, and I said this years ago on our show. If they would have left Gus Malzahn alone, let that man coach.
They didn't
out of his business. Auburn would be.
They didn't like winning 9 and 10 games a year.
They would have been a top 3 team. That's just me. But anyway.
Anyway, I saw one defensive player, speaking about orange face mask and gimmicks and stuff, one defensive player in the pregame had a big old sledgehammer on his shoulder and out walking around the field so that the Penn State players could see him and all. Hey, gimmick, come on, man. Put the gimmicks up. You got to do it on the field, man. You got to prove it on the field. Then you can do your gimmicks later.
Yeah, do the gimmicks
later. You need the Jimmies and Joes right now, and Auburn ain't got the Jimmies and Joes right now to be doing gimmicks and stuff. I just,
Well, Neil, my take, babies, is they just had too many transfers out. Heck, they had 10 or 11 players last year that contributed to that team. Just left.
Yep.
Just gone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's very hard to overcome in a short period of time.
It is, but Wally, they also had some transfers come in.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying. I honestly do, and I agree with you. And it was really bad. All those players that were leaving, it was shocking. And I'm even speaking of the 3-year SEC starting quarterback Bo Nix, who had a great game yesterday for the Oregon Ducks, by the way.
Well,
yeah.
Well, anyway, listen, folks, we got a great show to line up for you tonight. You don't want to miss tonight because we got a special guest, Miss Amy Hugh, the owner of Trojan Teriyaki. She has recently opened another business in Troy, and it's Moji Tea.
Yeah.
Hey, and she's going to be on in just a second.
That's
but
right.
hey, I see a big red fluffy thing.
Is that the one you want to taste?
I'm about to tear it up when she comes back. But tell us who the sponsors are now.
These are our commercial sponsors. The Old Barn Restaurant in Goshen, the Pig Cafe, Hook's Barbecue, Troy Eye Care, Glow Boutique on the Square, Piggly Wigglies of Troy, Turner Mowing, Deep South Apparel, the UPS Store, Road Mart, Jones Medical Supply, Alabama Real Estate Connection, Severa Ralph Baker Hastings Reeves, Attorneys at Law, Southern Grill and Patio, Bill Jackson Ford and Chevy, Tyler Transport Trucking, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, Crow's Chicken of Brundage, Eddie Billings Dentistry in Laverne, Max Credit Union, Stove Cold Heating and Cooling, Sorrell College of Business over at the University, Crease Agency, All-Star Collision, Preston Steakhouse, Alabama Restoration, and last but not least, Firehouse Subs. Hey, stay with us. Amy Hugh is on deck. She's going to tell us all about this new tea house in Troy. We'll be right back. Hey.
Mr. Neal, is this the crazy guy that does the sports show with you?
Yes, it is. Wally, what are you doing up here at Globe? How long has he been up here?
He's been up here for like an hour, and he hasn't moved, and he's scaring all the customers.
Wally, I know you said you were going to Globe to get Holly a birthday present, but you're taking this a little bit to extremes, don't you think? Acting like a mannequin? We're going to have to call the law. Come to Globe for all your needs. Up on the Square. Globe Boutique. 3, 2. Man, what kind of call is that? Are you kidding me? The ball bounced in front of the plate.
Hey, he's out of there, baby.
What in the world? You can't see nothing. I'm over here. Over here. What? The ball
right down
bounced
the
in
middle.
front of the plate. Man, he needs to go to Troy Eye Care, 566-7172, and get those eyes checked immediately.
Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're going to run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies. Cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brother Street. UPS store, all your printing needs. Man, did you see the size of that crowd, man?
Man, the Pompadour's that big down here, dude.
I don't know what it is, man. It must be these shirts.
Oh, yeah.
They like these shirts, man. Deep South Apparel, Pete Van Horn and Montgomery.
And heck yeah, man, they even go good, even salt water they can
Salt water fishing. Deep South Apparel in Montgomery. Call Pete Van Horn. Man, I'm out here at Firehouse Subs in Troy, and I ordered me a sandwich on my app. Best sandwiches in town. Firehouse Subs, Troy, Alabama. Wally, what are you doing? What are you doing up here at Firehouse?
Neil, they said for a fireman get free subs, man.
They don't get free subs. Firemen get discounts.
Oh, discounts.
But they know you're not a fireman.
Yeah.
Come on, I ordered on my app. It was super easy. I'll pay for yours. Come on in. What are you doing with the hose? What are you doing with the hose? So nice. Welcome to Firehouse in Troy. Come see them. Best subs in town.
These teenage years can be tricky to navigate, especially when it comes to teaching my son about managing money. I'm thankful for helpful tools like Sidekick from Max. With Sidekick, requesting and rewarding money is easy. He can earn it by completing chores, making honor roll, or simply making a request from his own app. I love that I can easily monitor his purchases and set limits to help him learn to make smart choices with his spending, even on video games. Sidekick. Find it in your Max app.
Hey, Wally. What in the world? You got all these fans in the window, man.
Man, I was cooking a mess of chitlins. It about burned my house down, man. My whole house smells like chitlins.
What is it, smoky in there?
Yes.
And
These fans are going to help, I think.
The fans are not going to get the smoke damage out of your kitchen. You're going to have to call Alabama Restoration, 371-5591. Alabama Restoration. No mess is too big, especially not a little smoke damage in Wally's kitchen cooking his chitlins. Call them at Alabama Restoration. No idea. Amy, have you ever heard that one? Have you ever heard that song?
No.
You never heard that
Never,
song?
never.
Nobody knows what that is.
The Black Crows.
I love. Well, you should have
never
played.
heard-
You should have played something that was good by the Black Crows. That was some arbitrary. Hey, don't worry about Wally's music. We want to welcome Amy Hugh to the set, the owner of Trojan Teriyaki and Mogi Tea.
Thank you so much.
yeah.
Thank you.
Now, Amy, before we get into talking about all these teas and stuff, we have got to run our Facebook funnies, or our fans will have a fit.
And my mama won't cook me no food.
They got to see our Facebook funnies. Roll those Facebook funnies real quick.
Okay.
The boat used at the SS Minnow in Gilligan's Island was a 1964 Wheeler with a cruising speed of 12 knots, which means they couldn't have traveled more than 41 and a half miles. Now I'm starting to doubt the show was even real. Me too. The show wasn't even real. Look at that. Unbelievable. It's a joke, Amy. Moments after you disregard that patrolled by aircraft sign.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, Lord. All right, go ahead. Don't tell secrets in the garden. The potatoes have eyes, the corn has ears, and the beans talk. Amy, you can laugh. We laugh on each other. This is laid back television. What in the world is that?
That's back in
That's in the COVID days.
2020 COVID days. We got some COVID pictures just to remind us of what we had to go through.
There you
during
go,
the COVID.
right there. That's it. That's social distancing.
Hey, what if I came in your store like that with the
Okay.
big old
Well,
I
thing?
would do, okay, next time you come.
Did Trojan Teriyaki have to close down during the pandemic?
We have a temporary no dining service. Only pick up only. Man, shut up. Government, but other than we did not close our store at all.
All right, that's enough, Nate. Get him. Amy Who with Trojan Teriyaki and Mogi Tea. Welcome to the show, and we appreciate you coming. I know you're excited to tell everyone about the teas,
Yes.
but
Absolutely.
we got to give Trojan Teriyaki just a little love.
Okay.
We got to give some love. Tell us about Trojan Teriyaki real quick, and everything that Trojan Teriyaki offers real quick before we move to the teas.
Sure, absolutely. Trojan Teriyaki is a small local Japanese restaurant. We mainly offer Japanese food like hibachi, sushi, teriyaki, and also we offer some Chinese food as well, like egg rolls, dumplings, and also we have very good sesame chicken, General chicken, coconut chicken. Those are really popular items in our store. And also people love our yum yum sauce, right? Do you like it?
Yes, you know,
Okay.
you bring me the whole bottle.
Yes, you can drink the whole bottle, no problem. Yeah.
They give me a hard time about my yum yum sauce.
Okay, so we have been in Troy for more than 5 years already, and we have a lot of great customers.
That's right.
And thank you so much
And
for your support. all the
yes,
time.
yes,
yeah.
And you know me, I'm gonna eat there.
Yes.
But it's between Southside Baptist and the old filling station.
That's
where
right.
that's where it is.
Yes.
Well, look, everybody loves Trojan Teriyaki, including Wally and myself.
Mm-hmm.
But now, tell us about Mogi Tea, and first, tell us where Mogi Tea is.
It's right behind Trojan Teriyaki.
There you go.
Yes.
Yep.
Used to be Vine Church. They are moving to a new location. So the big building we are located in the first unit of Vine Church.
Let me throw it
Yeah.
back. Let me throw it back about 25 years because a lot of people that watch our show have been living in Troy a long time.
Yeah.
It is where the old Subs and Such sandwich shop used to be.
Yes.
That is it.
Yes,
That's it.
yes.
But
Neil used to work at Subway.
Oh,
I did
really?
years
Oh,
ago.
okay,
Years
okay.
ago.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
But well, when is your official opening, and are you planning to have a grand opening special?
The first open day we opened this Wednesday, and then we had a lot of people came to our store and want to try the boba tea because some people they try some other places like big cities, they have a lot of boba tea shop.
Yeah.
So and that's how that's why because I've been traveling a lot and I've been seeing a lot of boba tea shops around the United States. So I have been always want to open one here in Troy.
So we're moving up. In
Yes,
Troy,
yes.
like the big cities.
If you go to New York, if you go to Atlanta,
Boston.
or California, they have a lot of boba tea shop. Sometimes
cool.
sometimes you go to a shopping mall, you will see 10 boba shop.
Like, is that what I got? Look on the screen. Is that what I got right there?
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah, and I see all these little teas up here. Tell the viewing audience what we have right here.
Okay, so The first one here, this is this one is brown sugar bubble tea. This
Yeah.
one is really popular.
Yep.
It's kind of sweet and made with milk
Yeah,
tea.
sweet, yeah.
And we do have any some
sugar.
other options. You can do milk tea. You can do milk, and you can do oat milk and almond milk if you don't like milk.
What milk is this?
Oh, this is milk tea as well.
Milk
and
tea.
this one with milk tea with bubble. The bubble is bottom. This is
The bubbles.
bubbles. Try that. Can
Yep.
you try the bubbles?
Did bubble come out?
That's good.
That's
Is that what
good.
I'm eating? Bubbles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little candies. Yeah.
Oh,
All
that's
right, well,
cool.
so what about this orange one?
Okay, this one is a mango slushy. It's
Yeah.
called a cheese foam mango slushy. It's made made with real fruit.
That's
like
my favorite.
Yeah, that's mango slushy made
Yeah.
with real mango and mixed with some tea and then we blend it.
You're
And
gonna
then
have
also
you're going to leave this one with me.
okay, sure. Yeah.
And this one,
And this one is the strawberry yogurt slushy.
Yep.
And then we have different options. We have like mango, avocado for yogurt option. And
good.
for the
That's
tea
good.
slash, we have like black grape, avocado, mango, watermelon, berry, strawberry, pineapple, and grapefruit and orange.
Yep.
So we have different options. It's all made with real fruit.
And what's-
it's not like a powder or something.
Yeah, and what's really neat is you get to order the amount of sugar you want in these drinks, the amount of sweetness.
Yes.
You order the amount of ice you want in your drinks.
Yes.
And they got 3 sizes, small, medium, and large.
Yes.
But you customize your tea to your liking. The first time you come, you try something. Next time, you customize it. The next time, you customize it a little more. And before you know it, your tea is exactly how you want it.
And what are the prices of the tea,
We
Miss
have
Amy?
if you just want some milk tea or just tea, usually it's like $5 to $6 for one drink.
But I mean, that's a big old drink.
But for the slash, it's a bit higher. It's like around $6 to $7 because we use the real
fruit. Yeah.
You know, if you go Walmart, you buy fruit, it's still kind of expensive.
It
So
is.
that's why
It is.
that one. The slushy is like $6 to $7.
And it looks like you get more content than you would with the big box Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
A lot more.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
yes.
does look like. Well,
And also we have a different topping as well. You can choose. We have like herb jelly, red beans, lychee chili, chewy bubble. We just have different like cheese
Coconut.
foam. Yeah, we have different toppings
Yeah.
you can pick and add to your drink
Oh,
if you
yeah.
want to. Yeah.
this is really super neat.
Well, Amy, I got something. I don't know if there's another tea show in town.
You're almost done with the strawberry.
Yeah, it's good. They will come to see you. Well, what are your store hours? Because I know the people want to come see you.
Yes, we open Monday to Sunday every day, and we open from 12 to 9 p.m.
Oh, so
Yes.
after dark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So does the tea have caffeine and sugar or a little pick me up
Yes, we have most of
along with the natural fruit?
Yes, most of our tea is with caffeine, but we do have some non-caffeine options. Like we have if you want non-caffeine options, we have Yakult. This one is
Okay.
non-caffeine options. We made with Yakult and then with fruit for the
Nice.
fruit Yakult. This one is non-caffeine option,
Okay.
and then we do have another one is the mango pomelo. This one is also non-caffeine option.
No
for-
caffeine. So there are non-caffeinated teas,
Yes.
and I'm sure they taste just as good as the other ones.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to have any like rewards programs like?
Yeah.
If you buy, I'm just gonna make this up now. Don't hold them to this. But if you buy like 10 teas, you get one free. Are you gonna have like a rewards program?
Yes, absolutely. And right now, because we are grand opening period, so we have 15% off.
Right now.
Right now until Wednesday. So
Okay.
anybody go to our store right now, you get 15% off,
Yeah.
and then you can try. And also, if you are so afraid of trying, you can always go to our shop and to get a free sample. For example, we have very great cheese foam, and then some people they was like kind of scared of cheese with
Cheese,
tea.
yeah.
And then
So try it.
try it. You can
Yeah.
come to our store and try, get a free sample and try. If you like it, you can order the
really
one
good.
with cheese.
So it's kind of like an ice cream shop.
Yes.
You go in and you see all these ice creams, and
Yes.
you just taste one or two till you see
And
what
then
you
you
like.
pick your favorite. And also we have a website. It's called Snack Pass.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to our website and order, and if you like accumulate like 10 drinks, then you do get one for free.
Oh, cool.
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
There
yeah.
you go. There's
But
your reward program right
But
there.
you do have to you register for the website.
website.
And on the website and then
Yeah.
register every time you order. You have to register on the website. Otherwise, you don't get it
Well,
free.
it's easy enough.
Well, what
Everybody-
about will there be anything to eat there, or is it just strictly the?
At this moment, we are just mainly sell drinks. But in the future, maybe we'll just bring some desserts.
Okay.
And also our restaurant is
Boy,
right
she knows
behind
how-
us.
There you
She
go.
knows how to get me in there with desserts.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I mean, after maybe after have a lunch, after you had a lunch from Children Teriyaki, always you can come to our store to get a drink.
This was full 5 minutes ago.
Yes.
Real fruit strawberry.
All right.
Yeah, this mango's my favorite.
Yes.
Was there anything else that you can think of that you want to tell everybody about Mogi Tea? Again, it's in the old Subs and Such on University, coming through the university right there.
Yes. We are just like very traditional. This company is from China, so
Okay.
the franchise company is from China, so it's really traditional Asian tea shop. So if you want to drink a real like a bubble tea, come to Mogi Tea, and we are very healthy and a very organic options.
Well, I need healthy.
Yes,
I
it's
need-
very healthy. Everything is made from it's naturally made.
Yes.
And it's really healthy. We the sugar we use is cane sugar. It's really healthy option compared
Right.
to other
Oh,
sugar
yeah.
options. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want some very healthy drink, come to Mogi Tea.
Mogi
please.
Tea,
Yes.
yeah.
Man, I'm already
And
pumped up.
we were talking off air on how to pronounce the name, and she said some people Mogi Tea, some people Moj Tea, some
Yeah,
people
it doesn't-
Mogi Tea.
yeah,
Yeah, people say it different all over the nation.
Yes.
So just Mogi Tea is what I'm going with.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I'll
yeah.
go with Mogi Tea.
Mogi
Yes,
Tea.
uh-huh.
Amy, we really appreciate everything you've done to sponsor
Thank you
our
so
show.
much.
Oh,
and,
yes, thank you.
And
Thank you.
I will be a customer of the mango for
Yes,
sure. And since he killed that right there, I got to try that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you will have other like tea, like the
Yeah.
options you will like.
I got
yes,
you.
yes,
I got you.
yes.
Well, I'll be in.
All right.
But thank you so much for your time. I know you're a busy lady, and you got 2 restaurants in town, and you
Yeah.
dabble in real estate a little bit, so you're busy.
Best
Yeah.
egg rolls in Pike County.
Woo!
Yeah, thank you,
Yep.
thank you, thank
Oh,
you.
I love
I'm
it.
teriyaki chicken.
That's yum yum sauce.
Oh, the yum yum sauce.
Look,
Yes.
Wally, when I come in, they bring the whole canister. And I just about use the whole thing. Best yum yum sauce in Troy. Anywho, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
We're up against another break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. Hey, Wally, what you got us out here in this field for?
Neil, I finally bought a brand new boat.
A boat, man. Show it to me. Look at that. Leave those
Thank
with
you
me.
so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
You have a nice day.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, we're going to drink these.
Yes.
Got us some.
I'm going to get one. She's cool. Yeah, I'm
Got it on Facebook.
Facebook? Yes, sir. The USS Alabama?
Yes, I gotta get some insurance.
Well, you're going to need to call the Grease Agency. They sell insurance on everything. How you going to get it back to Troy?
You got a trailer, don't you?
I don't got a trailer. I hope you didn't buy any beachfront property in Arizona on Facebook. Call Crease Agency for all your insurance needs.
Man, what in the world? You just dang T-bone me right here. What in the heck? Playing with fidget spinner?
Wally, did you have a wreck?
Mr. Wally?
Man, this girl right here is playing with this fidget spinner, texting on the phone and T-bone me right here in the
Right.
parking lot. I was about to go pay my speeding ticket.
Right here at the police station?
Yeah.
Well, luckily at the police station, we can just call All-Star Collision 808-8822. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Can I have the fidget spinner back?
Yeah, you can have
Please,
it.
Mr. Wally.
All
Thank
she's
you.
worried about is a fidget spinner. Call All-Star Collision for all your accidents. 808-8822.
You gained donuts?
Oh man, what a nice day with the windows down.
Yeah, cruising right along, man. Just running around Troy.
Hey, man, what's that smell?
What do you think? That's Hook's Barbecue, man.
Oh, that's
Hook.
Hook? Oh, I'm going to Hooks, brother.
Oh, my God. Hold on. Good Lord. Wally, what in the world?
Hooks, baby.
Good Lord, help us all. He about killed us. Good gracious.
Neil, call Jason Jones.
What is it?
Out of oxygen, man.
Oxygen. You got your snorkeling device right there. What do you mean you're out of oxygen?
Oh, all this is to show people where you are, man.
What's that? Why you can breathe through that?
I need to call Jason.
Unbelievable. Jason, can you bring some oxygen from Jones Medical Supply down to St. Andrews State Park at the Jetties? Wally needs some oxygen. Call Jason Jones for all your oxygen needs.
Moving on up to the big time. What's going on, Monopoly man?
Oh man, Neil, I have
You got money going everywhere.
I have bought up every bit of Troy, Alabama, but I'm missing a few spots right down here. Who can I call?
Man, you need to call Toby and Dina Adams at the Alabama Real Estate Connection. They'll let you finish buying all of Troy and Pike County. They're the best agents in town. They will work the hardest to get you the best deal. Give them a call, 566-4765. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Hey, they're dealing at the Alabama Real Estate Connection. Hey, what's going on today?
Mr. Joe, do you know this guy? He comes here every day for breakfast and lunch.
This guy over here?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do know him.
Man, look at the size of this chicken right here, man.
Oh my God, Wally, how many days in a row have you eaten here?
Every day, bro.
Come out to the Pig Cafe Monday through Friday, breakfast and lunch. The biggest cat head biscuits for breakfast and the crispiest fried chicken for lunch. Come out to the Pig Cafe. Oh, I hit a chord, didn't I?
Man, that's probably one of the most underrated groups in history of rock and roll.
You think so?
Scorpions, no doubt.
Yeah, you nailed that one on that.
Dude, they were just phenomenal riders. They were from West Germany.
West Germany, not East Germany.
West Germany.
Very disciplined.
Very disciplined. Very disciplined. But anyway, yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, I got to tell everybody we had a big college offer this week.
We did?
One of our local athletes, Charles Simpson, Philip Scott, and Connor Jones, both got offers from the University of Pikeville up in Kentucky this week. And now let's run down. I think you had another.
I did. I wanted to mention that Hannah Sparrow from Charles Henderson committed to Southern Union. That's up around the Auburn area. And hey, she's liable to get 2 or 3 more offers.
Oh yeah, she will.
Since her commitment, but she is committed to play at Southern Union, and I can see Hannah doing really well at Southern Union and moving on to a D1. I really can.
Exactly.
She's going to be one of those girls that gets picked up from Southern Union and moves on to a D1 facility. Mm-hmm. I can see it happening, man. But hey, congratulations, Hannah Sparrow. I know James and Robin are just elated, and you should be. She's worked hard. She deserves it.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we got the list of games here that.
Give us a rundown on your recap on your games.
On the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go with Opp versus Pike County
Get
first.
it, man.
Pike County Bulldogs lost a close one, 28-27. With the two sides going back and forth, Opp held them, Neil, 20-15 with just under 7 minutes to play. Eon Foster cranked it up a 90-yard touchdown run with 6 minutes and 26 seconds left. Pike County outgained Opp. Listen to this: 343 yards to 300.
I was wondering where you were going to mention that because that Bulldog claimed that, so I wanted
exactly.
to. Yeah.
And Foster led the Bulldog offense with 95 yards and a touchdown on just 2 rushing attempts, 4 catches, 54 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Barrow completed 12 of 16 passes for 126 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
And, of course, you know, with the Bulldogs talking about Nemo Williams, he had a great night on defense, big time. But he also had a 60-yard run and on 10 attempts of rushing. All right, now let's go to Goshen at Lafayette.
Yep, big win by the Eagles.
Exactly. Goshen gashed up 499 yards on offense. Jamari McClure, who was our previous
pizza winner.
He had 354 all-purpose yards and 5 touchdowns. McClure rushed for 196 and threw 10 on just with just 10 carries, which comes out about 19 yards of carry, if that tells you anything. Quarterback Patrick Stamey completed 6 of 9 passes for 183 yards. Tyler McClendon caught 2 passes for 71. And Samiric Andrews rushed for 51 yards.
Good deal.
Pretty good. Now, Enterprise, man, just destroyed Rehoboth 50-6. Aiden White threw touchdown passes to McKeel Johnson for 74 and Dylan Baldwin for 18. For the first 2 scores of the game, not really much there. Again, they beat them pretty handedly.
Yeah.
Carroll 33, Seminole County. This is over in Donaldsonville, Georgia.
Okay.
Lakeith Person scored 3 times, and Keyshawn Cole, which we called his name all the time, threw a pair of touchdowns. And Person scored on runs of 4 and 1 yards and hauled in a 27-yard pass from Cole. Defensively for Carroll, Jalen Plott had a pass breakup and an interception with 50-yard return to set up the Eagles' score. All right, Pike Road 16, Eufaula 10. Not a lot there. It was an overtime. A low-scoring game. Everybody thought it was going to be a high-scoring game, but Pike Road came out victorious. Ayrton 35, Zion Chapel 0. Man, just
Zion Chapel coming off a big win. I thought they might give Ayrton a little bit of a game.
Yeah, exactly. I did too. Isaiah Johnson had a 25-yard touchdown pass to Landon Tyler. Andy Ngars completed the scoring with a 1-yard touchdown run. Matthew Harrell recorded a fumble recovery each. Trevor McLaughlin had a punt block. All right.
Good.
Brantley 53, Kinston 6. Brantley quarterback Jaden Parks was 9 of 12 passing for 160 yards and 2 touchdown passes. Keldrick Brown had 5 rushes for 115 yards and 2 touchdowns and 2 catches. Robert Shine, love that name.
That's your favorite name.
I love it. Had 7 catches, 120 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Robert Shine's going to be a sideline reporter one day.
This is Robert Shine.
All right, Port St. Joe 45, Pike Little Art 0. The Patriots fell to 0-4 the first year in AHSS8 with a road loss to Tiger Sharks. Port St. Joe. Corey Jones had 2 fumble recoveries and a couple sacks for the Patriots. Then Beauregard at Charles Henderson High School, 2 undefeated teams. Hey, Trojans 14-0. First quarter, folks, with probably a minute and 18 seconds off the clock.
14-0 already.
14-0. Well, Beauregard came back from behind, and they took a 15-14 lead. But before halftime, Nick Pearson hit a long field goal, put us up 17-15. Adams completed 13 of 16 passes for 211 yards and 2 touchdowns. Both to Boyd, and Coleman picked up 70 yards on 16 carries and a touchdown. Davenport had an interception which set up a Charles Henderson touchdown. So it was a good game. We did it live here on Troy Cable.
We did.
All right, Crenshaw Christian got back to their winning ways, 54-35 against the Wilcox Tigers. Braden Moore, listen to this. This poor kid, quarterback, junior, had to come in because the first-string quarterback broke his hand last week.
Okay, so it was his game to have.
His game to have. Listen to this. He was 8 for 17 with 165 yards and 4 touchdowns. Passing 9 rushing yards, 44-yard, and a touchdown running. He had 6 tackles. Listen to this, my favorite. Scoop and score. Fumble, scoop, and score.
The backup quarterback had a scoop and score on the defensive side of the ball.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. With those type of stats and with the scoop and score.
Yes, sir.
Braden Moore from Crenshaw Christian Academy. You are Marco's Player of the Week.
Absolutely.
And also Coleman Owens, and he had 9 tackles. Walden Mitchell, he had 8. Drake Mills, 5 rushes on 38 yards and 9 tackles and 1 interception for 50-yard touchdown.
Gotcha.
And I know we're up against another break. When we come back, I got a couple more stats, and then we'll talk about the Beat Wally contest, which was brutal.
Gotcha. I'm going to enjoy this tea during the commercial.
All right, we'll be right back. Don't turn that down.
What in the world, man? I come over to check on things. What are you doing trying to beat that bush up?
Neil, my trimmer battery went dead, so I had to get this bat and try to trim this up.
You're not going to be able to knock it out with a bat. You got to call professional bush trimmers like Blake Turner with Turner Mowing. 465-0600. Call Blake Turner. You're going to fall off that ladder, man. Just quit right now and let's call Blake Turner. Hey, call Blake Turner, 465-0600 for all your yard needs.
Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Neil, my air conditioner went out last night, and I tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson, Wally.
Hey, Neil, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do?
Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling.
Wally, what are you doing in the cornfield, man? Get some corn, dude. Corn? Yeah. You can't get people's corn. That's against the law. Why don't you go to Piggly Wiggly on 231 or Greenock where it's fresh produce? Come on, man.
Now, isn't this better? Air conditioning. Look at all this produce, man. Here we are at Piggly Wiggly on 231. Also, Best Butcher in Pike County, Reader's Choice 2020.
You know this guy?
Yeah, I know. Ollie, what are you doing, man? What in the world?
Nice Bronco.
Why are you hugging the Bronco at Bill Jackson Ford?
Because I want a Bronco, brother.
Are you going to buy it?
Yeah, I think so.
Jeez. Well, you can't just be out here hugging vehicles. You got to talk to the salespeople. What are you doing?
Kicking the tire. You know they say you got to kick the tire before you buy a new one.
You guys kick the tires. Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama. Also, Bill Jackson Chevrolet across the street. Hey, they got new vehicles on the lot. Come see them. Man, I'm up here at Southern Grill and Patio. Look at all these big green eggs, all these accessories, man. It's all you want with the big green eggs. Wally!
Neil, look at the size of this big old green egg here, man. Look at this thing.
It's a big old green egg. You can't get a green egg that big unless you're a platinum green egg dealer like they are at Southern Grill and Patio. Check out this new store up here on Grundy Street, right next to Troy Cable, along with Town and Country. Come visit the new store, the new layout. Look at all these big green egg accessories over here. Come see them at the new location on Grundy Street. Get you a big green egg, because I'm going to get me one.
I can't get to sleep. Man, the thing about Daryl Hall and John Oates is how
Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Isn't that them?
No.
That's Daryl Hall jam.
You know the song, though.
It's me at night. Worry about others. That's Daryl Hall, huh?
No, that is Men at Work. Look, Nate knew who it was.
Okay.
Come on.
We got one more game, which was a great game. We kept on talking about it during our live broadcast.
Yes.
Friday night. Luverne and Lynette, baby, went down to the wire.
Yep.
Luverne won, baby.
And at one point, Wally, correct me if I'm wrong, they were behind 19-0.
19-0, yeah.
Wow.
Exactly. But some of the players there, the quarterback, Jay Taylor, he was 4 for 8 for 108 yards, 2 touchdowns. T. Carter was 1 for 1, 57 yards and a touchdown. Rushing, Jay Taylor, 16 carries for 75 yards, 1 touchdown. D. Jones, 6 carries for 19 yards. Receiving, Jay Stoller, 2 receptions for 83 yards and 2 touchdowns, which was the key. And T. Carter, 2 receptions, 67 yards, and 1 touchdown. What a great comeback, man. Because,
no doubt.
They got a lot on the line.
They do, man. At 25-26, Laverne wins the game, and they were behind 19-0.
Man. Okay. Now,
Let's call out some scores.
Yeah, let's call out some scores.
While you're getting that lined up. I'll go first.
Okay, you go first.
And then you get your things lined up.
Okay.
Enterprise 50, Rehoboth 6, Carroll 33, Seminole County, it's Georgia, 3. Pike Road 16, Eufaula 10. As noted, that was in overtime. Great road game by Eufaula, just fell a little short. Dale County 29, Bullitt County 18, Andalusia 49, Montgomery County 7. I thought that would be a better game.
Exactly.
I did. Andalusia just ran away with it. Strawn 41, Ashford 12, Houston Academy 49, New Brockton 6. Luverne 26, Lynette 25, as Wally just told you. Highland Home 42, Horseshoe Bend 0, GW Long 21, Geneva County 0. Port St. Joe 39, Pike Liberal Arts 0, Brantley 53, Kinston 6.
All right, Wally, on my side, Dothan 57, Smith Station 43, Selma 36, Greenville 6, Beauregard 25, Charles Henderson 24, Catholic 62, Geneva 0, Booker T 34, Slocum 14, Opp 28, Pike County 27, Daleville 16, Northside 15, Goshen 60, Lafayette 28, Wicksburg 29, Abbeville 8, Ayrton 35, Zion Chapel 0, Georgiana 16, Houston County 7, Crenshaw Christian 54, Wilcox 35. And still Wally's Pizza, Neil.
Give it to us.
It was brutal. It was brutal. I don't know what was wrong with you folks out there.
They didn't do good
They
picking.
didn't do good picking this week. But we had about
tough games.
Yeah,
Man.
we had about 4 or 5 that went 4-2, but nobody got under the total. Everybody was either 45 points, 60 points.
So the game you needed a total on ended up being a low-scoring game.
Low-scoring game.
Yeah, got them.
So what happened was I took the lowest
points.
The lowest points out of those
of all the people
that were 4-2.
Yeah.
And it was Justin Davis.
Well, that's the only fair way to do
Yeah,
it.
and he had 35 points, so he wins it. He wins Marco's
Justin Davis. He always plays.
Yeah, he does. And now let me tell you what games we got this week.
Let's tell everybody what games are coming up, and then you tell
There
them
you
what
go.
we
All right.
picked from them. You want to do that?
We'll do that.
I'll go first. These are the upcoming games. Brantley hosts Highland home. That'll be a knockdown drag out.
Yes, sir.
Enterprise is off this week. Bullitt County is at Red Level. Something's got to give there. Somebody's got to come out of there with a W. Dothan at Baker down in Mobile. Geneva hosts Geneva County. Something's got to give right there. Somebody's got to come out of there with a W. Crenshaw County hosts Hooper Academy. Zion Chapel hosts Pleasant Home. And who else we got, Wally?
We got Charles Henderson hosts St. James. That's a Thursday night game, folks.
It is
Thursday night.
Yep.
Live on
TC2 and on Troy Cable Channel 2.
Yep. Eufaula at Pell City. New Brockton is off. Rehoboth at Opp. Houston County at Abbeville. Pike County at Headland. Goshen hosts Kinston. Andalusia at Bibb County. Greenville at Wetumpka. And Daleville hosts Barber County.
Now, those are some good games to pick from. Give me the 6 that you selected to be the beat Wally.
Okay, Andalusia at Bibb County. Bibb County is real good this year.
All
Andalusia's good too.
Okay.
But this is a trap game for Andalusia.
Trap game. Got
game. Zion Chapel hosts Pleasant Home.
Something's got to give.
Something's got to give.
That's right.
Pike County at Headland. That's going to be a slobber knocker.
We said when Bulldog Johnny was on the phone, normally you could just say Pike County's going to go down there and get a W. But not so fast, my friend. Headland is much improved this year.
Exactly. Bullitt County at Red Level. Something's got to give there, too. Geneva hosts Geneva County. That's another one.
Something's got to give. Somebody's got to come out of these games with a W.
With a W. And then the big Mac Daddy game of the week, Brantley hosts Highland Home, and that's going to be our total points game. I think that's going to be a very, very high-scoring game.
Do you?
I really do.
Well, who was it? Brantley Neville was high scoring.
High scoring. Yep. I thought that was going to be low scoring, but no, I think this is going to be
that's right.
Very high scoring. Buddy.
We're up against another break. We'll be right back after these commercials.
Breaker 19, Breaker 19, I got cleared for a takeoff in Troy.
Whoa, Mr. Neal, Mr. Neal, what is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing. Wally, you don't have a pilot's license. I've already told you. I'm sorry, ma'am. Look, you got a CDL license. You need to call Tyler Transport at 566-7474. They're hiring every day. Those beautiful 18-wheeler rigs got those glide packages. Call Tyler Transportation if you need a job driving.
Here I come,
Get out of here. Good gravy. Hey, what are you doing, man? What in the world? What's happening? Unbelievable. Back up. Back up. Put it in reverse. Put it in reverse.
I need a mechanic.
Unbelievable. What have you done in there that caused all that smoke? I watched a YouTube video. Unbelievable. You got to take the thing to Road Mart where they know how to fix vehicles, a mechanic. Take the vehicle to Road Mart on 231 North. Don't be like Terry. I meant Wally. 566-3413. Road Mart, 231 North in Troy. What are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital Pet Resort?
I'm about to circumcise this dog.
Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with the spaying and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort. It's so good to be back at Preston's. I'm so hungry. I'm hungry too. You ready? What are you doing?
Kelly Tater.
What are you doing? Wally, that's somebody's food.
What kind of a nut are you?
I'm so sorry. He gets in a trance when we come to Preston's. I apologize. He is a nut job. Hey, snap out of it, man. Oh, that's not yours.
Oh, we're Preston's on.
Come out to Preston's and get your own Kaylee Tater. Man, hey, what are you not coming in to get some Crow's chicken and brundage?
I need some nuggets sauce, man.
like a nugget dinner with extra sauce and roll. Don't worry about him. He's all the same over in the door.
Lord bless you. Nugget dinner.
We're going to eat it here. Crows and Brundage.
Crows and Brundage.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
They don't even open till 4.
Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Lenny Traver play, and I'm gonna give him one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for.
Best steak in the state. Also, best catfish awards a couple years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're gonna love that.
I know.
And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Traver. You can't beat it down at the old barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see us.
Sammy Hagar.
That is sinful.
What are you talking about? Van Hagar. Come on, man.
That's Van Halen. Man.
Okay, Van Halen.
That's Van Halen.
Why do you hate Sammy Hagar so bad?
Just
You
not a good singer.
Not a good singer.
He wasn't a front man like David Lee Roth.
Oh my gosh.
He was a
Nate,
fake.
Nate, don't agree with him. Don't agree. Unbelievable. Well, okay, Van Halen.
Yeah,
David Lee
there you
Roth.
go.
But anyway, hey, as we spoke of earlier today, Troy traveled up to Boone, North Carolina to take on the Appalachian State Mountaineers. And the Trojans came up short on the last play of the game. A Hail Mary from 52 yards out. They lost 32-28. It was a heartbreaker for the Trojans and all the Trojan fans. But I'll say this. I feel like the Trojans are back, Wally.
Oh, they are.
Back to being able to play with the best in the Sun Belt and even may push for a Sun Belt title after what I saw Saturday. They're back, man. That game just gave me that feeling deep down in my stomach that the Trojans are back. It really did. And the Trojans were without their leader on defense, Wally, Carlton Marshall, who leads the nation in tackling. And he's out with a lower leg injury. You got to think that hurt him some on defense.
Yeah, it did.
And but the Trojans, they had Gunnar Watson and a stable of healthy running backs. And Gunnar was 23 for 26 for 298 yards after throwing an interception on the very first play of the game. You know what kind of head you got to have on your shoulders and what kind of moxie you got to have to throw an interception on the very first play of the game and come out and play the rest of the game like Gunnar did. He really impressed me, Wally. He put that interception behind him and played football. It was neat. It was really neat, man. And more importantly, Gunnar had 2 rushing touchdowns in the game. D.K. Billingsley and Kamani Vidal also both had rushing touchdowns. Deshaun Stoudemire led the Trojans with 11 receptions for 70 yards. The Trojan defense played decent and inspired all day, but they did give up 296 yards through the air. They also gave up 3 passing touchdowns. They also gave up 1 rushing touchdown along with 155 yards on the ground. So Appalachian State did have a bunch of stats, but boy, the Trojan defense played inspired.
Yeah, it did.
Kind of a bend don't break and played really hard down the stretch. And no rest for the Trojans though. They got Marshall, who beat Notre Dame 2 weeks ago, coming into the Vet this Saturday. Wally, that game is on the NFL Network at 6 p.m. Yes, folks, you heard me right, the NFL Network, and I have no idea why.
The NFL Network.
The NFL Network.
Unbelievable, man.
Yep.
Well, hey, not much really to talk about Alabama. You know, they hosted good old Terry Bowden and UL Monroe. Pretty much a scrimmage game, if you ask me. Bama wins 63-7. Bryce Young was 13 for 18 for 236 yards and 3 touchdowns. But, hey, he had 2 interceptions.
I saw that.
Isn't that crazy?
Those 2 interceptions are going to stand out during the Heisman voting.
During the Heisman voting, exactly.
But, Heisman's a side award, so they're not worried about that.
Alabama used a plethora of running backs. They rushed 38 times for 263 yards and 3 touchdowns. Pretty much, it was just a wash.
Yeah.
What about Auburn? You want to talk a little bit about them before we go, or just
a little bit right here? We got a few seconds, man, and we said Auburn wouldn't have a test until Penn State came to town. Well, Auburn flunked the test, Wally. Auburn flunks the test. They lose 41-12. Auburn doesn't have an answer at quarterback. I mean, T.J. Finley, 11 for 19, 152 yards and interception. Robbie Ashford, 10 for 19, 144 yards and an interception with 1 touchdown. Ashford does bring a dual threat when he comes in the field, but everybody's still wondering where Zach Calzada is. the Texas A&M transfer. Tank Bixby had 9 carries for 39 yards, 245 yards, and 5 rushing touchdowns. Auburn defense gave up 245 yards on the ground and 5 rushing touchdowns, folks. Have you ever seen an Auburn defense at home give up 5 rushing touchdowns? Auburn hosts Missouri next week in what may be their last chance at an easy game. It'll be on ESPN at 11 a.m. After the Missouri game, Wally, it just gets brutal.
It just gets brutal, baby.
I mean, I just don't know. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Keep it cool, folks.